Hello, fellow YouTubers. Welcome to YouTube Gaming Community. I'm your host, Trouble835. So, let us start off by talking about our subject of the day. And it's something you probably ignored, for the most part, in your new 2013 YouTube layout, if you've switched out to the new layout. The section we're going to talk about today is the discussion section of your channel. Now, many years ago, or two layouts ago, really, for those of us who've been around a long time, it used to be that in the old layout, you could leave a comment on the front of someone's channel. And that used to be a way a lot of people in the community used to communicate back and forth. That you could look on that page and you used to be able to find channels, you used to be able to, see people talking back to each other. And when that went away, a lot of people were kind of like upset because that main comment channel, you instead of like sending a person a message or anything else, you could just simply, hey dude, congratulations on 1,000 subs, or happy birthday, or you want to ask somebody a question or whatever. You could do it there if you weren't the person who wanted to leave a long message or something. And a lot of people used to communicate that way. A lot of people actually, in some ways, used to find out what was going on through the comments on the front page of people's channels. And that went away, and a lot of people, that was one of the things that people were upset the most that YouTube got rid of. Well, if you have gone, originally the discussion section of the new layout, when you originally looked at it, when they first started, it was a lot like the feed. It just told you basic stuff. It didn't tell you anything that, it was just like a feed, same version of the feed. Well, now, if you have video lately, I've kind of ignored it. I've seen it come up once in a while. I didn't really pay attention to it, like in an email or something. But it is basically a reincarnation of the comic section of the front page of your channel. I mean, someone could go to the discussion section of your channel and leave a comment to you on your front page. And so for those who haven't tried it, go check it out. It is a way. Now again, it is flawed like the old one in the sense that if I leave a comment on your channel, you can't respond to that front page comment from there, or at least the other person might not see it. You have to go to their channel and leave a discussion comment to their channel. So it's one way to communicate with people. Again, one way that I think a lot of people haven't noticed in the new layout. I know a lot of people who have kind of like relaxed. A lot of people realize the layout's not so bad, because really this new layout's kind of a merger of some new stuff and bringing back some of the old stuff together. So again, go check out the discussion channel, part of your channel or other people's channel, and you may find out that may be a better way for you to communicate. So after you try it out, what do you think of the discussion section? Are you glad it's kind of back, kind of like the old front page comment section, or do you think it's not even necessary? Love to hear your guys' comments below. So, we got a bunch of different videos to check out today, and the first one is from 911 Gamer, my top 10 favorite DS games. Now, to be honest, the DS is one of my favorite handheld systems. It's just an awesome handheld. Still too early for the 3DS to me say the 3DS is better than the DS, but to me, so many great games I have on that system. I've had so much fun with it. That 3DS goes down as one of the best handhelds I've ever played. And he does a simple top 10 list of his favorite DS games. So if you're interested, or you look for a new DS game, check out his top 10 list. Maybe there'll be one there you have not played before. And next up is EDT 1138, the start of a new collection. So he basically has now gained 2 arcade machines, Super Cobra and Zaxxon. Now, they both look in really great condition. The Zaxxon is a game I'll always remember in the arcade, because that was the game where when you pressed up, you went down. When you pressed down, you went up. It was backwards, and it took me a while to learn the controls of that game. But besides, it was such an amazing, 3D, in a sense, for a shooter. It wasn't just 2D. It was, in a sense, sideways, 3D, in a sense, game. And it was the game I always remember playing, because it was that game where, you'd be playing it and all of a sudden things would get really hectic on the screen and you'd forget that up is down and down is up, and you do the opposite and you kill yourself. Anyway, go check out those arcade games. Really awesome. And the next video is from Luke Morris 1, and it is, of course, an arcade game, and it is Gundam SEED arcade game that came out over there in Japan. Versus Z.A.F.T. If you have not seen this arcade game, so if you like Gundam, you should really check it out. It looks really awesome. So let's go to a old game review, and it is from GrumpyGamingHD, The King of Fighters 97, Sega Saturn review, and it says 3 LNC at the end because basically it's 3 lives, no continue. That's how he plays the game. So if you've never seen King of Fighters in '97 on the Saturn, because I believe in his video it only came out in Japan, go check it out. Now, for those looking an alternative to the Wii, the lovely Wii sensor bar that we all know, go check out VikingFirebeard wireless Wii sensor bar alternative. So he has a cool little alternative. It's hard to describe. You just have to check it out. And if you wonder why I keep stopping, it's because for some reason my body wants to yawn and I don't want to yawn. It needs to stop. So next up, the GamingTheSystems review and rating. Was it Bangai-O on the Dreamcast? If you never played this game, it's awesome. Looking like kind of like shmup-like game, kind of like a shmup. If you ever played for it, it's a really cool game. Definitely check it out. But now let's get into some custom systems, because I know how much we all love that in the community. And the next one, and this is from JRod2, custom Nintendo NES themed Xbox in original NES colors and Bloody Haunting Ground PS2 controller. It's really cool how he painted that Xbox in original NES colors. And he even has on the left-hand side, the Nintendo Entertainment System, right, upper left in the front of the console, painted on the console. It's really cool. Now for another custom console, we're going to go to the NES. And from HWC 1218, classic Nintendo paint mod, Legend of Zelda theme, which of course would be gold and red. It looks really cool if you haven't seen it. From the system to the zapper, everything was painted that way. Looks really cool, actually. Another cool system to check out. So, now let's get to some game music, because I know a lot of you guys out there like to listen to game music. Maybe you do it on YouTube, maybe whatever. But here, the TKC Third Strike, the TKC's Best of Video Game Music number 283. It is, of course, IKARUGA Chapter 1 Ideal. So if you love that music, definitely go check this out. He has a bunch of different kind of game music on his channel. If you'd love to listen to it, there you go. And next up is a Valveless Alarm 1 Talking Games Story of Poker Night 2 HD. So if you want to see all the little stories in Poker Night 2, but you don't actually want to play the game, go check out the video, because there's Sam and Max in the game. There's Ash from Evil Dead, the robot from Borderlands, Venture Brothers character, all in here. If you want to see all this stuff, but you don't want to play the game, that's the video for you. And let's go down memory lane, shall we? With Xander Skillion's Street Fighter 2 memories. So if you want to listen to somebody else's memories on Street Fighter 2, that's the video for you. And last but not least today is from IntellivisionDudeVectron and television gameplay, recorded with a webcam and a new monitor. See, when a lot of people think about gameplay, they always get it, well, I need a capture device or I need a capture card. A lot of people actually record footage that you really wouldn't know the difference simply by either with a great monitor or a great webcam. And by checking out this gameplay footage, it looks really good with the Intellivision. And also, you may want to check out Intellivision Dude's channel, because it seems like every night he's basically doing a live stream on his channel, Intellivision Dude Game Chat. So, guys, that's a really quick video of a lot of things going on with the community. That's all for now. So remember, like I've said, be yourself. Be creative and have fun with the videos you make. I will see you guys for the live stream and other videos, because I got a bunch of videos to put tomorrow.